these funk drummers together with their Brazilian counterparts, and there were 6 drummers and 4 turntablists on stage, and it was very, very difficult to put it together. And
it was kind of a moment of history.
And yeah, and like that night, like I think everyone that was there was like, if I need to die, let it be now. You know, that's it. You know, and that was one of the moments. And I think another moment was definitely what we've done in Seattle last year with this arranged concert, where we got Deodato, Dave Matthews, the arranger of James Brown. Then Claire Fisher, who's arranged like Donald Byrd and you know all these guys up to Prince and the Jacksons, where we got these guys with Underground Resistance and Clark DeGiorgio and Ono, the brother. That is worth checking out. But really standing on that stage when it was still empty in this Philharmonic hall, you know, it was quite weird. We were standing there like, what happened? You know, we've only been sitting in our little backyard in Berlin a few years ago, and this is crazy. And just having the opportunity to sit in the dressing room of Deodato after the concert, and him just saying like, I had no idea this was on that level. I could have done so much better, and so on. It was fantastic. Or hearing from Dave Matthews how he said that he's worked through one night to get the arrangements done, and it's the first time in 19 years that he's ever done that. You know, and you're like, wow.
Yeah, you make history, really kind of.
Like. That's, on that level, I think that's great. And then just everyday stuff that happens in the workshops, I think is also fantastic. Just to see somebody who comes in with a certain type of, I don't know, take Odyssey for example upstairs, who's a great beats producer, and he's quite, you know, successful with what he does, and he's a participant here, and on day 3 he already started doing some drum and bass tracks suddenly, and some techno stuff, because he thought it would be interesting to mess around with what surrounds him. So these moments are as valuable as the big events as well.
And for yourself, what do you take as a human being from this, like kind of vibe, like with all these people and moments?
I personally really enjoy being in the position to go to a new country every year and to get the opportunity to think with so many different heads. So to get the opportunity to really see what everybody's about. I learn a lot when we're talking to people. I really enjoy the whole fit out of the building. That's me as well, with the curators, working with the artists, seeing how the whole thing comes to life. That I really appreciate that. And on a personal level, you leave every academy with some new friends, whether it's the lecturers or the participants. It's quite crazy that this whole thing is just...
you know, have a worldwide family.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Which kind of artist maybe you'd like to add, and who was not possible to have, just to finish? If that happened.
I won't say we get them all, but I think that some of the people that we've been trying to get for a long time, we try and get them every year again, and I'm pretty sure eventually they'll come through. Just follow us on the website.
Yeah, and just to finish, how is it with this Melbourne first edition, like the first session?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I think it was a very good group. It's interesting because the group dynamics really drive the tempo of the whole workshops as well. These guys were pretty late in going into the main production room. But I think that what really struck me and what was quite overwhelming was how many of them really wanted to produce music right away. We usually have these 7 rooms and the 2 control rooms, and that's what's used. 2 or 3 people work on them. Up here you've seen it, like in every corner somebody's sitting with their headphones on and they're doing their stuff. It's about 15 or 18 people working at once. And I think that was it definitely was the first time that we saw so much happening. In the first week they already had started working on 18 tracks. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, good. What can we wish you for the future?
What kind of?
What can we wish you for the future?
Health.
What can you wish yourself for the future? Final question.
Really, it's all about health. I can tell you that the mere fact that Thorsten, my partner, is feeling really well in the very bad and is constantly on Valium and so on doesn't really make it easier here. He's a bit injured with his back, and
that's why
quite,
it's painful for me.
yes, it's quite painful. So I wish that we all stay healthy. I know it's a boring answer, but it's really
not.
what I think is.
Okay, thank you very much.